all, welcome to my channel. Over here we give education on forex trading, and then today's meeting or today's session is one of the purpose why this channel has been created. Okay, so today I'm going to take you through how to trade VIX 75 in a simple way, and also to break down a simple trade we took together on the WhatsApp platform where I shared the signal. Most of us do not know how to analyze VIX 75, and then what I teach my students is simple and the real SMC, which most of us know about, and then we do it wrongly. But if you can stay on this channel for some time, you are actually going to discover the secret or the reason behind the failure of some traders using SMC. I know most traders fail using SMC. Most of them fail using SMC. Okay. Alright, so without much I say we're just going to jump into the chart, and I'll show you what I look out for before I take a trade on VIX 75. You can actually use the MT5 for your analysis. You can also use the trading view implementation for the analysis. I always prefer using the trading view for my analysis. Okay. I always urge that we get the requisite knowledge before we come into the forex market to start trading. If you don't have the knowledge, do not deposit your money. Okay. And then you can get this knowledge everywhere. There are good mentors that can actually take you through and teach you the real thing. Some too will dupe you, some are going to scam you by taking your money without showing you anything, any strategy. Some even end up giving you indicators to start trading with. But for me, indicators are no-go area for me. I don't love using indicators. If you have one that is working for you, perfect. Go with it. The forex market is all about we making money. It's not a competition. So whatever is working for you, keep it and keep using it. Alright, so let's jump into the analysis, how I trade with 75. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. That is where I start my analysis from. I first start from the 4-hour time frame. Good. So you can see that this pair has been on a downtrend for some number of months now. Okay, and then we had this trend line broken. I don't use trend line for trading, but I use it to check the trend of the market. Okay, so since the trend line got broken, the price started moving upward, and then it retested here and then went up. Now, if we check this very well, we see that we are still bearish. We are still bearish on VIX 75. Yes, so as you can see, we are still what? Bearish on VIX 75. If bearish, that means we only look for selling opportunities. We look for selling opportunities. So as you can see, we have, if we are bearish, we want to sell. But when do we sell? We can see that for this short number of days, it has been bullish. From here up to this point, we've been in a bullish market. We've been bullish for some days now. But what happened? This trend also got broken. That means the pair want to start dropping. Okay, it want to start dropping. and we saw that the overall trend is bearish. How do we know it want to drop? So I don't go far sometimes. I just take this portion and then analyze. How do I do the analysis? I go to my 30 minutes time frame. You can use 50 minutes time frame if you so wish, but I'm used to the 30, so I love it. 30 minutes is mostly clear for me. So go to the 30 minutes time frame, and then what I do at the 30 minutes time frame is so simple. It's just to look for higher highs and higher lows. Okay, to look for break of structure. That's what I mean. Break of structure, and then change of character. Now with this, let me show you. So the trend change over here to bullish when we had this broken, came to take inducement, and then a rally upward. Good. So over there it has been forming higher highs and higher lows. Over here we had higher low, higher high. We had higher high, higher low. We had a higher high. Then we had a higher low. So we're supposed to have a higher high over here. Okay, we had a higher high over there. So that is to say that if this is broken, then we have a change of character. If this is broken, we have a change of character. But let me show you one secret over here. So this is our previous higher high. Now this is no longer a higher high, nor this a higher low. Let me show you the reason why it is no longer a higher high or a higher low. We can see that over here we're supposed to have, let me zoom out so that we see clearly. Now what is a higher high? A higher high is when, a break of structure is when the body of the candlestick has taken the previous higher high, if we are talking about buying or uptrending. So we can see that here there was no break of structure. We call something sweep of liquidity, and that was exactly what happened over here. That was exactly what happened right over here. And then we had another one over here. The same thing happened. The body of the candlestick never closed above. What closes above is just the wicks. The wicks are what close above. So in that sense, we call here sweep of liquidity. So I'll mark here X. Here X. And since we had a sweep of liquidity here, until the body of any of the candlesticks close above this zone, there is still no break of structure. But over here, body close above, so this a break of structure. Let me do it for you. So over here, from here we had break of structure. As you can see, the body close above any wick that is over there. This one, the body close above, so this is a boss. We call it boss. You see me writing boss, mean break of structure like this. So if this is boss, that means this was our previous higher high. Then the lowest the lowest pullback is going to be our higher low, which is right over here. Which is right over here. And this is supposed to be our higher high, but since the price swept that high, the high here, our higher high will now be transferred. to the highest point over here. That means market can come far as to this place and go up. When it breaks this, it is not called change of character because this is no longer our high low. So our high low will be this one. That means if this place is broken, that is where we have change of character. Now what is change of character? When the recent higher low is broken, that means price is not going to be buying again, it will start selling. So you should start looking for selling opportunity only. Okay, so we had that happening right over here. I was actually trying to buy here, but it didn't happen. So since there's a change of character, I have to start looking for what? Selling opportunity. So chalk. So this is our chalk here. Now if chalk, where do we intend selling from? Anytime there's a chalk or there's a break of structure, you can actually sell or buy. What it means that there is a sweep of liquidity. So if this place is broken, there should be a pullback. So if you get a change of character, you sell. What I mean is, after this place is broken, you had a change of character here, and then you could have sold from this place down here, and then buy from that place again. So you see me selling and buying at the same time most of the time. Okay, that is how you see me doing most of the time. And if there is a break or sweep here to the same thing you do, wait for change of character, you sell again, then you buy from here. So you guys saw that I was buying from here, so I actually bought to and then sold from here. Let me show you how I bought it. After the break of structure, I waited for change of character. What's the change of character? It's happened right over here. Now, after change of character, you have to wait for inducement. And this is the inducement here. IDM. So that's my inducement. Where do I sell from? Buy from. So you can buy from this demand zone. Okay. We can see that we had a supply zone here, which failed. So when a supply zone fails, it becomes a flip zone. So that's a flip zone, and this is where I bought from actually. So I even sent this signal. I think I had not sent it, but it was showing when I was sending the sell signal. Most of you saw it. So then my target was right here, somewhere here, because there's another supply zone there. So and right now we are in this right now. I gave it yesterday on the WhatsApp platform. Good. So let me take this again. This not, but this is one of the ways I do trade. After the low or the high is broken, I have to wait for what? A chalk, and then buy or sell. So but right now trend has changed from bullish to what? To bearish. So we are looking for selling opportunities. Okay, looking for selling opportunities. Now because you want to sell, this chalk is literally also an inducement for the selling. Okay, this chalk is going to be our inducement for selling. But where do we sell from? You have to target, you have to select your POIs. And since you want to sell, we're only going to be using the supply zones. Okay, so my first POI is right over here, and this is where I try to sell from. So POI1. Okay. POI1. And then the second POI was this one, the extreme high. Okay, actually this is very clear on the H1. That was where I got to know that price is likely going to break through this. So as you can see on the H1 time frame, it is very clear here. So I actually informed the group they should not put limits on the first POI, since price can just break through it and go to the second one. And that was exactly what happened. I was waiting for chalk on the second one, sorry, on the first one, but it didn't happen. So I placed my limit over here on the second POI. Okay, so POI2, and then that is where we sold from. But I added more position after price. I saw the rejection from here. I added some position here, which I've already closed them. And then this trade is going to run for a number of days, but then you have to always minimize your greed. Okay, and this cool 1:5. Yeah, 1:5.27, which we are already in. So we've already run 1:4.7. Good. I'm going to let one position run until this place, which is going to take some number of weeks. Okay, so this is my target. It's actually my target, but it's always good not to be greedy in the market. And right now our stop loss has been brought to break even. Let me actually show you guys this trade. Okay, so we have liquidity here too, also liquidity here that needs to be grabbed. Okay, that needs to be grabbed. Good. So it was actually grabbed, and then that is what is happening right now. It grabbed and then tap into the zone. Now let me show you this. Let me show you the trade. Just running. You can see that I actually sent this to my group. Okay, so this is the first POI, as you can see, first POI, and then the second one is here. Let's see what happened. Okay, as you can see, so we took the buy from here, and then we were selling again. Now, if you can see, I hope you guys can see what is going on. So it was actually a sniper entry, and price is moving down nicely. Yeah. So we actually do not just make move. We know what we are doing, and we know how the market moves. Okay, so my first target is right here. This is where I want to take my first target from. Okay, so guys, this is how I trade VIX 75. This is how I trade 75. If I want to go back to show you back test of this, you actually understand how it moves. Okay, so right over here we can see that we've been breaking, forming lower lows and lower highs. Now when you see this, these are mostly liquidities. Anytime you see such things, do not try to sell from here. If you want to sell, it should just be a short sell. this is a relative equal high. Price will surely trade above it and then drop. So you can see. So you select your POI from the extreme, somewhere here, unmitigated zones. Target those zones. Okay. Anytime there's a break of structure, this is what you keep on doing. Keep doing this. Keep doing this each and every day, and then you will never blow your account again. It's about time we show you the truth, but like most YouTubers will not tell you the truth because they want to make enough money from you guys. Some of them are just professional traders, they are not profitable traders. So they rather make money selling the courses to you, which the courses do not even work. It's a triple top. Okay, it's a liquidity zone, so you don't have to do anything below it. You have to wait for it to be taken before you go in the trade. Okay, so we keep having break of structure, we keep having pullbacks. Are you getting it? So that's how the market moves, guys. And you can always buy short-term buy. So all that you have to wait for is wait for liquidity. Everything you can see, trend line liquidity. You see, and even if not this, see here. See this nice liquidity here. With 75 is all about liquidity, guys. So listen, I missed this trade actually. I was waiting for price to come to this unmitigated zone, but because that's only taking liquidity, there's no need for it to drop again. I think so. So I missed it. And then it broke structure here again, give us another boss. So I was waiting for a retest, a pullback. I never had any. Okay, until this place where I tried to sell from this unmitigated zone shortly. Here there was even a sweep of liquidity. Sweep of liquidity is something we're going to discuss in upcoming videos. How you can just sell after you see this kind of formation. So when you see this kind of formation, good. So guys, that is it for today, and that is how this trade was called, and then we made money out of it. So right now, what will be our next plan? Our next plan is going to be this. When this low is taken, that means we have break of structure, and we need to wait for what? Pullback, a retest. So you can buy after this, after price break this structure, but then be careful. You have to wait for confirmations before you buy. Wait for chop, wait for liquidity grab before you buy. Okay, and then if you buy, where do you want to sell from? Let's go to 30 minutes time frame for clarity. Good. So we can see a nice zone here that has not been mitigated. Okay, this is a nice zone. This place can be our POI. Where else? This can also be our POI somewhere here, but there's a fair value gap below it. So fair value gap below that, you can see fair value gap is below it. Here there is actually no fair value gap, so price can choose not to come there, but this is a weak and this is imbalance too. Price can also reverse from here, but then I would advise that you always wait for what the market is going to present to you. So before these things I'm saying will happen, there will surely be a liquidity build up where we may have something like this. Okay, so price can come and then go back again, tap here and then drop, or possibly just strike through, come to this place and then give you some kind of choke and then you drop again. So always listen to what the market is telling you. Wait for confirmations, guys. Wait for confirmations. Do not just jump into trade. So V75 is actually a simple tool that you can make money from. Okay, it moves very well. all that you need is just be patient, sit on your hands most of the times and wait for it to do what you want to do, give you the confirmation that it's going to drop or it's going to buy before you go in. Okay, all right, so stay tuned on my channel. If you are new, just give a subscribe, share the video to your friends, let this secret get to most of the people, and then also turn on the notification so that in my next uploading video you'll be the first person to be notified, because I'm planning to drop another holy grail. Please, there is no holy grail in forex market. No strategy is 100% accurate. Okay, no strategy. Okay, so just know this. Learn break of structure. Learn this simple thing. Okay, just learn this. Are you getting it? Something like this, where this becomes your inducement, then this becomes your break of structure. This becomes inducement, and then when the high is taken, that means we have what? Break of structure. This is how the market keep moving. But if you sweep it, then you have to transfer the higher high to the next high. So until we have this, where this will be taken, before you start looking for another selling opportunities like this, guys. So learn this. But if you want to learn this aggressively, you can contact me, where I'll give you one-on-one tuition. That is not free, please. It comes with a fee. Okay, but if you want to stay here and learn freely, then just be patient, don't go anywhere, stay on the channel, and I'm going to be dropping free content that is going to help you to trade VIX75 the best way. Yeah, that is the only pair that almost move the same way as currency pairs. Okay, currency pairs move perfectly this way. Okay, yeah. All right, see you in my new episode, where I'm going to teach you a lot of things, guys. So just stay tuned and subscribe. Peace.